How's it going, everybody? This is Pastor Chris McCurdy coming to you with your Quarantalk for Thursday, March 19th. As we go through this time together, I'm hoping that this serves as an encouragement and also a chance to maybe look at something that we don't like to look at so much. It has impressed upon me that this time of quarantine is built around and in the process of Lent. And just how fitting that is for many of us, because it's stretching us out of what we know. It's stretching us out of things that we are used to, systems and comfort, routines that give us a sense of safety and security. And we watch as everybody is dealing with moving those things. And some of us are scared. I would say all of us are probably scared to a certain degree. But it reminds us about how we are supposed to look for God in each and everything, whether it be extraordinary times such as these, or ordinary times, which we are coming from and we're hoping we go back to. In those times, those ordinary times, we often forget that we need God. We forget that Jesus, in his most basic title, is Savior, Messiah, coming for us, coming to save us. And it goes so against what it is that we normally work ourselves out to be. These systems and routines that we establish are all built around a basic premise that we are strong enough. We are good enough. We can take care of ourselves. And each and every time we say and move on that kind of premise, we are denying who Jesus is. I'm independent. I'm strong. I can take care of myself. I'm self-sufficient. I don't need anybody else. Is coming at Jesus and saying, no, you're wrong, and I don't need you. Whether we do it in loud, boisterous ways or small and seemingly insignificant ways, which relates itself to sin. Me, for instance, this happens all the time. You got to understand, I'm 35 years old, despite what my beard might be telling you. I'm in the prime of my life. I'm strong. I'm confident. I'm capable. I am intelligent. I can take care of myself. But in moments such as these, this quarantine, this time, we begin to see just how quickly things can break down for us and for the world around us. I was having a conversation with my daughter yesterday about the rule of threes. You can survive for 3 weeks without food. You can survive for 3 days without water. And you can survive for 3 minutes without air. But what those things represent is just how quickly things break down for us, where we realize that we in fact cannot take care of ourselves and we need other people. It goes beyond the rule of threes. How long is it when I haven't talked to anybody that I begin to get moody, petulant, kind of mean? How long is it before I don't get to do the things that I like to do? Play my games, watch my movies, do my other things, that I start to lash out a little bit? How long is it before I feel alone and abandoned and like nobody cares what it is that I'm doing or I'm about? It's evident everywhere that we aren't self-sufficient. And what's more than that is that's not a weakness. We were never meant to be good on our own, because God created us to be his children. God created us to work and live together. God lives and breathes in these moments and times. I experience this even in this time, because I sent a letter out to the ruling board of my church talking about how I was trying to compile a list of people who were 60 plus so that I could try to be in constant contact with them, call them as much as often, connect with them as much as often, just reach into their lives and say, how you doing? Are you okay? I sent that letter out yesterday, and I have already received 10 messages from people saying, I'm good. I'm not one of the people you need to check on. I am just fine where I'm at. No, you're not. I'm not. Nobody is fine by themselves. And God reminds us time and time again that we indeed are not by ourselves. Psalm 46, verses 1 through 3 says, God is our refuge and strength, always ready to help in times of trouble. So we will not fear when the earthquakes come and the mountains crumble into the sea. Let the oceans roar and foam. Let the mountains tremble and the waters surge. God is our refuge and our strength. When we deny that that's true, when we deny that we deny God. In this time of trouble, we tend to be all about going out and helping other people. I have seen amazing outcry from my community and from other communities that I've heard about from people who are signing up in droves to volunteer, to help, to do these things. These are great things. These are blessings. You know what I'm not seeing? People asking for help. People showing up and saying, I just need to connect with somebody. I see that those things exist, but I'm not seeing anybody asking for it. I'm not seeing anybody really accepting it until they're on their last legs. How great would it be if we rested assured, if we had the faith to know that God is our refuge and our strength, and we depended on God to send saints into our lives, to reach out to us, to guide us, just to talk to us. That is the dream. That is what Lent pulls us towards. That's what we have an opportunity to relearn now. So, in your seeking and quest to reach out to those in need, maybe you can help. Maybe you can reach out and really change how things are going by reaching out and asking for help. Either way, I hope that you find yourself to be supported in this time. And if you're not, and if you feel like you need someone to talk to, reach out. Do it. Because sometimes we forget. We're not good. We can't take care of ourselves. We need to be saved. So let's call in the Savior. I hope you're doing well. Peace be with you. God bless. And know that you're not alone.